Alright, I'm back with the second part of the video. And, I was watching the last one, and I realized I really didn't say anything at all about Land of the Dead, except for the fact that I love George A. Romero. And, I guess I should be a little bit more informational about it instead of just, like, fucking idolizing him. And so, yeah, okay, let's do this again. Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead, awesome movies. Dawn of the Dead falls short a little bit, except for the special features on this, on Dawn of the Dead, really good because it has a video and the special features about there's this character named Andy, and he's trapped in his gun store, and gotta fix the camera for okay. And he's stuck in his gun store, right? While the zombies attack, and the gun store is across the street from the mall. And then the characters, like, there's a cop played by Ving Rhames, who's really good at. He did really great at this role as a cop. But the dude played Andy, the gun store owner. He did really good in the special features because you see him just slowly losing his mind over the course of 20 days. About a month, a month and a half, I guess it takes place in the movie. And whoa, oh man, I just fell. Hold on a second. Well, I don't know. I'm a really big fan of the psychological thrillers. I'm trying to hurry this up because I don't have that much time. I guess I do, but it's fucking YouTube time limit. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of psychological shit. Like, the human mind amazes me how it is sometimes, and you can literally just see the decay of his mental thought. And then I'm not gonna read him for you, but he starts talking about his I guess his daughter. You start to think, and then it turns out to be something completely different, and he ends up it's amazing how it is. And then his fate is just tragic, and oh my god, it's so amazing. But yeah, it kind of seemed like I crapped on the movie, but in my last video, but yeah, it's actually a really good movie. I give it 4 stars. Decent movie, decent amount of gore. There's a chainsaw scene which is fucking hilarious because the dude was a dumbass and chainsawed his own friend in half in a moving car, which is amazing. Pretty good propane tank scene where, like, it blows up, but it's like ridiculous amount of blowing up, so it's like a freaking nuke happened in the parking lot, and I killed a shitload of zombies so they can run over to the other side. It's amazing. But Land of the Dead, lots of gore, lots of good scares. It's about, okay, anyone seen George A. Romero's movies knows that there's some kind of metaphor that goes along with it, and it's this one's like corporations, evil corporations, and all that good stuff. Good acting by the people in it. It has, I don't remember. It says in here. I don't care, but it has really good acting. It's story is good, and it's all good. I'm gonna put this one down now before I run out of freaking time again. On to another good one, Diary of the Dead. No, George A. Romero. Not a classic though. This one was actually a bit of a disappointment, but mostly because I'm not a fan of the shaky cam kind of thing, where it looks like you're just looking in first person through the cam, like it's all happening and you can see it. I'm not a huge fan of that. And they didn't do a particularly good job of it either. And all in all, this movie is a little bit of a disappointment. I give it, it's about, like, the whole zombie apocalypse thing again. But, yeah, it's something, it's like the news, like how some people refuse to put down a camera no matter what happens, and it's like the news. If they see something explode, they have to go and just film it, not help, but just film it for just for the sake of it, of being remembered. And decent story all in all. The gore was actually lacking. I mean, who would have guessed George A. Romero film, zombie film, lacking in gore? I mean, they had they had a hilarious scene where this dude gets like, was holding a scythe, and there was a zombie that came up and bit him on the shoulder and like started attacking the back of his head and stuff. So what he did, he took the scythe so he wouldn't become a zombie and scythed himself through the head and scythed the zombie behind him, and then they were like stuck together in the scythe, and then they both died. It was amazing, and but other than that, it just really wasn't that gory of a movie. It was good. It was a decent movie, but for a Romero film, it was really just kind of a disappointment. I give it 2 stars, which is I'm sad to do. I guess I didn't. I hate to go back to this one after like fucking parading about it, but Land of the Dead, 4 stars. Dawn of the Dead, 2.5. Happy. There we go. Next one, Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz. Okay, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Totally forgot his name for a second, but you remember these guys from Shaun of the Dead, which is a shame that I don't have that movie. That movie is really cool. And these guys, Simon Pegg and the producer of Shaun of the Dead, actually make appearance in Land of the Dead. God, I can't stop talking about that movie, but yeah, it's a comedy, I guess, comedy action thing, but it does have some really decent, like, it has good scares in it. Like, I was literally, like, at some points, just starting to get really creeped out by the movie, and it's, I know it's kind of sad, right, but, like I said, there's a dude just covered in black robes coming at you with the intent of just fucking sticking a, heads clippers just straight into your throat. That would creep me out too. And I mean, fuck you, that's scary. But it's a hilarious movie. It's about a cop who goes, like the best cop in the world that you can think of, but he gets restationed down to like this little rural town where nothing happens because he's apparently making everyone look bad because he's like super cop. But like he uncovers a plot, and then that plot turns out to be a different plot. But it's a really good movie. It's a little slow at times, but then it starts picking up, and the ending's just ridiculous. It's amazing, and the gore's okay. It's not as permanent as when it was in Shaun of the Dead, but the gore was okay. There was this one scene though. Oh my god, there was a reporter standing by a church waiting for the main character, and then like one of the people like pushes a giant piece of rock off a ledge from the church, like 2 or 3 fucking stories high, and slams down right in his head, and his head explodes, and oh my god, it's amazing. But good movie, Hot Fuzz, check it out. I think, dude, probably everyone has, but 4 stars. Next one. Jesus, might not have enough time. Okay, I probably won't have enough time. I really hate to do this, but I'll do this in 3 parts, because I guess I was rambling too much about Land of the Dead, but yeah, see, party people. Love ya.